I'm hopeful that social movements like Occupy, like the environmental movements around the planet and so forth can have an effect. We have to have an effect. Our governments have essentially abandoned us. Our governments have abandoned us. Our governments are no longer representing the people. You know, we have what we think is a democracy in places like Canada, the United States, and Europe. We think we have a democracy, but we do not have a democracy. We live in an oligarchy. Our governments are now essentially public relations firms and lobbyists for the largest corporations on the planet. Our governments are funded by the oil companies and the large corporations, and our governments do the bidding of the oil companies and the larger corporations. So it's back to the people. Once again, I mean, throughout history, this has been the story throughout history, people form governments claiming to represent a community, claiming to represent the people, and in the end, they represent the wealthy, they represent the large corporations, the oil companies, the oligarchy.
How did that happen?
Well, I believe it happens because you have a few people who just have no ethics, who are really sociopaths. People like George Bush, the Bush family, thieves who've stolen hundreds of millions of dollars and they get away with it. And because they have wealth, they're able to buy power and they're able to buy influence. And our so-called democracies have not been able yet to check the power of the wealthy, and the wealthy have taken over our democracies, and essentially they've taken it over with money. They buy the politicians, they use their wealth to buy political influence. So the large corporations on the planet are able to go around to governments all over the world, essentially bribe them to do their bidding. And so really it's pretty simple. It's not like a complex political phenomenon here. It's really simple. It's bribery.